We are back working on Antix Le Lascard. Last time we played around with these chords. I added a bit of a different flavor here, I think. Like this chord here doesn't really adhere to what the original gives us. But I quite like it. It's got quite a pleasant, summery kind of sound, I guess. Let's get rid of those sines. Get rid of this as well. Let's get that clap back in. And yeah, we also worked on this bass line. I simplified it a little bit. Originally it was just this looped over and over and over. And a little bit more notes, but I'm going to simplify this even more. I'll tell you what I'm going to do today. I'm going to get a bit of structure going. So I'm going to add a locator point here. We'll call this second bass. And let's just do a little bit of housekeeping before I start moving stuff around. So we don't need these three. I don't think we do. No, we don't. Let's delete those and delete. And let's chuck these into a group, which we will call original stems. And we'll just tuck that away. There we go. Now we don't need this kick. That's the original kick. We don't need the sub bass anymore. What else don't we need? Pad main bed. I think this is just a saw with a reverb. I might keep that just for later, just because I've already done all the note pitch stuff here, but I'm going to get rid of this. Semitone down to a minor, because we're going to keep it in the major. I like it. Cool, so what I'll do is I'll just disable that with 0 for now. What else we got? We're not really using the sonar beeps. I'm going to delete that because it was just a placeholder. What's this? Ah yeah, keep that in there, that's cool. Off hats, then we have the dirty tambourine. I'll keep that in because I want to do a little bit of work on that. The vocal line. Ah yeah, I used the crazy spectral resonator on this. I'm not sure if I recorded that. I had a little play around. I'm not sure if that's already in the series or not, but yeah, this sounds pretty cool, I reckon. I'd have to do something on it to make it not sound so cheesy. So it's taking the MIDI from the Diva, which is this one here, this pad. It's a little bit poppy. I wonder if we go into poly mode, it's going to play the chord. I do love the spectral resonator. I quite like it in mono though, but I'll tell you what, just for now, we'll mute that. We will keep that in here. What's this one? That's the original kind of delayed vocal sound. Again, we'll keep that in there, but mute it. Then we have the chords. We should rename these. So sine, up, and pad. And we just have the clap at the bottom. I'll probably end up changing that. Okay, that's all good. So what I'll do is click here, scroll up to the top, and we'll click here. We'll copy that. Let's bring it back to 32 bars and paste it. And then I'll duplicate that 3 times. And what I'll do is I'll color these a different color. Just I use the kick track as sort of the color code of the whole thing. Just kind of helps me know where things are. So for example, I could copy those and bring it back here, make these, I don't know, blue. And this could be our intro. So I should add here, I'm going to go first bass. I'm going to change the bass up a little bit. We should rename that to first bass, really. First bass. By the way, I'm still sick. I have a cold, so if my voice is a little bit off or I'm a bit low energy, it is what it is. Okay, first bass. Let's get rid of the clap for these two. We'll get rid of these. We'll just have the chord at the end. I don't want the chord change until right here before the second bass comes in, so I'm going to select that area, Control J to consolidate. Let's open it up, select all the notes, legato. And I want to change this bass line, so I'm going to delete all of these, drag this loop across, and I'm going to keep it really simple. Let's bring this down, and this down, this down, this down, and let's just make it 1 bar loop. cat is quite loud, isn't it? Oh, that's because I've got two of them. Oh, we don't need two of them. See ya. That's quite fun. So we have this big long chord here. What I'm going to do is just open up the decay and sustain of these. Just so it stays with us the whole time. And let's put a filter on it, and let's open that filter up over those 32 bars. So back into automation mode, we want this frequency. Let's just have this open up very slowly, hardly any resonance, nice and gentle. Let's chuck one of these vocal effects at the very start. Actually, let's just remove this stuff here, just so we can hear how it all sounds. So it's going to be a really progressive track in that I want it to, yeah, it's just going to keep evolving and building up, and we'll put some other crazy stuff in there. But I'm starting to really shape how I want this to sound now. I've got that really robotic kind of sound. I tell you what, let's go ahead and choose a new, we'll put the clap into a MIDI track. So even though, yeah, let's consolidate that, Control J, and let's drag it down into a new MIDI clip so we get it into a simpler. And let's go ahead and mute that, and now we can put in a MIDI clip, 1 bar long, and we'll just put in C3 like that. And now we can kind of manipulate it using a sampler, so I'll change this to a sampler. Drag this out so we can hear the whole thing. We can get rid of the pad here, I reckon. Okay, back to the clap. First thing, let's just play with the transpose. Let's give it a, let's bring the ADSR down, make it really snappy. Be nice to use the original, so maybe use the very snap of the original like that, and let's go and find something for the body. So let's group this together. I'll tell you what, let's use a drum synth. I don't often do that, so we'll go drum synth, clap or snare, we'll try both. So I'm layering these together with the original. Turn the sloppy off. They sound quite similar. Let's bring the tuning down. Bring the spread back up. And let's try the snare one. Quite handy little tools, these. We definitely had to have a good bit of body in there. Let's just bring it up a bit. I kind of want to get it in tune with the music. Good enough. And I'll tell you what, I'll just throw a very light glue compressor over that. Bit less. Let's drag the decay out a little bit of this one. I want to bring the spread tone down of this one. And I'm going to spread this one to the left and right, and I'll use that using the filter delay. So we're on 1 second on the right, 10 on the left, maybe a little bit more, too much. Yeah. Oh, we could add just a tiny bit of convolution reverb there, so go for the hybrid reverb. A little bit too much. Go for the plates. Decay size, 1 second. Oops. Thousands, does that work? Yep. Okay, 200 milliseconds. That's good. Bring it down a bit. Very good.